If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in advanced level where we are solving previous year IIT JEE questions. So today we will be solving question number 10C, 11, 12 A, B, C. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. So in 10C, what is the question? Match the following. Normal are drawn at points P, Q are lying on the parabola this which intersect at 3, 0. Then, so you have three normals at P, Q, R, they are intersecting at 3, 0. So you take a 3 points P, Q, R, suppose a normal, you are drawing here, normal and normal. They all cut at a point 3, 0, suppose. So you know this one also we have done. Why it is 0? It is already done. It should be always 0. You can check number of normals that we have drawn in the article. The number of normals that we can draw to a parabola. Sum of the ordinates of all three tangent intersecting point will be equal to 0. So okay, these are the points P, Q, R. You don't know the coordinates of this one till now, so you just keep it as it is. Okay, so what is the equation of the normal? Equation of the normal, you know, in the parametric form it was of this format, y equal to xt 280 atq. So you can remember it in that way also. You can use t also here, but here I have used m, so no need. Sometime I use m, sometime I use t. Whatever you feel prefer. You can do the same problem with using t also. Y equal to xt plus eta. But in case of normal, what is m? M is equal to minus t. The slope is minus t. In case of tangent it is 1 by t. In case of normal it is minus t. So if you want to write it in m, don't want to go to in parametric form, so you can write it in m. So in place of minus t it will be m. So it is minus mx. So if you go that side it becomes mx and everything will be minus 2m minus am cube. At what point it will touch? It was tangent at this point 80 square 280. Here t is equal to minus t is equal to m. So if you put it here it will be am square, t equal to minus m, t equal to minus 2m. So it will be tangent at this point. Sorry, it will be normal at this point. So in one more equation I have used this one. I thought I have in this here 2b I have used the equation of normal. I thought I have written in the notes, but I have not written. I have written it in parametric form. So now you can understand from where it is coming, from the parametric form itself. In place of t you put it just minus m. That will give you in m format. That's okay. Now this normal, whatever the normal, all three normals they passes through this point 3, 0. So if you put 3, 0 here, all three passes through this point. Intersecting point is 3, this normal, and this is also a normal. So if you put 3, 0, it should satisfy. So if you put 3, 0, you will find an expression of cubic expression of m. That will give you the slope of three normals. One is 0 slope. You can see it is 0 slope. It is minus 1 slope. It is plus 1 slope. All the three slopes. So once you know m, you can find this point. Knowing m means if you write it in t, then you are knowing t. So t will be, if someone does solve this question with t, he will get it this way: 0 plus t minus plus 1 minus 1. So if you put the point and if you put in terms of m, this here you will put, so you will get it this way. In terms of t, if you put, you will put it here. So you got these 3 points P, Q, R. So once you know these 3 points, then life becomes very easy for you. The first one is the area. So you can see what will be this area. This is 1, 2, this is 1 minus 2. Obviously this is passing through 1, 0, which is the focus of this one. You can see it is 4 into 1, which is the focus of this one. Okay. So what is the area of this one? So this will be 90 degrees. So if you know this height, this is, if you consider this is base, so this is your height. So if you consider this is base, this becomes your height. So your height is 1 and base is 2 plus 2 total 4. So your area is this. Second one, they have asked you to find circumradius. So you know this formula from the property of triangle trigonometry part 3. ABC by 4 delta capital R is equal to ABC are the lengths of each side. So you can calculate this length using distance formula. So I am not showing you. You can find it. It is root 5 2 plus 2 square plus 1 square. This is also root 5 and this is 4. And delta is this area. So area you have already calculated. So you put all this, you will find this. What is the centroid? A plus B plus C by 3. A plus B plus C by 3. What is your circumcenter? Now circumcenter. So circumcenter, how come it comes from a triangle? What is the circumcenter? The perpendicular bisectors of all sides meets at circumcenter. So you know this side. So what is the perpendicular bisector of this side? This line itself. So obviously your circumcenter will lie at the on the perpendicular bisector, because that will meet with other perpendicular bisector. So obviously your circumcenter will lie on this line, because this is a perpendicular bisector of this line. You can see perpendicular and then bisect. So if it is lies on this line, if it is lying on this line, the distance circumradius is what? What is circumradius? This distance from the vertex. So that we have calculated how much? 5 by root 2. So obviously this point, suppose this is your circumradius S, so from here this distance should be equal to 5 by 2, because if you draw a circle this becomes radius. So this should be from 0, it is 5 by 2 distance, so it is 5 by 2 comma 0, and it is on this line. Now if you come to question number 11, what they are asking here, the curve this is symmetry with respect to line x equal to 1. The parabola is symmetric about x equal to, about its axis. So second one is obviously correct statement. A parabola is always symmetric about its axis. You can see if it is symmetric about its axis, this is its axis, that we have already seen, this is its axis, this is its axis, it is symmetry about this axis. So 2 is always true. So if you can find that this is the axis of this one, so obviously 1 will be always true and 2 will be the correct explanation, because due to which you are writing, because if it becomes the axis then it will be obviously symmetric. So for that I have done it in different, no need to see this one, this is a little bit of function concept, so you forget this one for now. You just simplify it and then you make it a completing square method. So if it is minus half, if you take half common, so it is x square minus 2x plus 2, and if you complete it, let me show it here. So if you complete it, if you take minus half common, so it will be x square minus 2x minus 2. So you can write it minus half x square minus 2x plus 1 minus 1 minus 2. So you can write it y is equal to minus 2y is if you bring this one, that finally I am writing it, so plus 3 will be equal to x minus 1 whole square. So your x minus 1 whole square will be equal to minus 4 into half into y minus half, something of this format. Finally you will get this one. So once you know this one, you can draw this line, you can draw the parabola. It is x square, so it will be with respect to, it will open with respect to y, and it is minus, so it will be obviously crying parabola, and the vertex is here 1 comma 1 comma half. So 1 comma half is this one, suppose. So this parabola will be of this fashion, and its focus is A, distance from here to here it will be half, so it will be focus is here. So you can see this is your axis. So what is your axis? Axis is here, because it is parallel to y-axis, so x is equal to 1. So this is your axis. So because it is your axis, so it obviously it will be symmetric, and 2 is the theorem. Using that theorem you are writing, because it is, you are getting x is equal to x minus 1, so obviously parabola will be symmetrical about that axis. So that's why 2 is the correct explanation of 1, and obviously 1, 2 both are correct. So it is option A. Now if you come to 12, consider this circle and the parabola y square equal to x. At one circle x square plus y square equal to 2, or 3 square, that is a circle of centering origin and 3 radius. Parabola is equal to y square equal to 8x. They intersect at PQ, the first and the fourth quadrant respectively. So one is at first quadrant, one is at second quadrant, fourth quadrant. This is P, this is first and fourth. And the tangents to the circle at PQ. So if you draw tangents to the circle at P and Q, they are meeting at intersect x-axis at R, and the tangent of parabola at P and Q, they meet at S. The ratio of the areas of the PQS and PQR. So first you need to find all these points. Once you know this point, then obviously you can find it. So you can see from the symmetry itself, this y coordinate, they will meet at x-axis. You can visualize the symmetry, because if it is circle and if it is your passing through origin, so if you take tangent here, if you take tangent here, so obviously from the symmetry you can say, you can feel the symmetry. It is because parabola is this, two are symmetrical about this axis, so this will meet at this. So you can visualize it from the symmetry itself, that is y coordinate will be 0. So you can write, this is, let us solve and then find P and Q, these 2 points, because this is intersecting. So let us solve these 2 equations. So if you solve these 2 equations in place of y square, if you put, you will get x equal to minus 9 and 1. So obviously x equal to minus 9 will cannot come into the picture, because the radius itself is 3, so minus 9 will be somewhere far behind. So this is not the answer. So you cannot take x equal to minus 1, so obviously x equal to 1. So if x equal to 1, then 1y will be equal to root 8, 1 will be equal to minus root 8. You put it here, y square. So this P and Q, you got this point. So now you know the equation of tangents at the point P. What was the tangent equation? SS1 equal to 0. You can find tangent here. You can solve these 2 tangent to find this point. Similarly, you can find that for parabola is also, it is S is equal to S1. So tangent to circle is this one, SS1 equal to 0. How to write SS1, you know, x square, you will write 2x, xx1, yy1. So this is the first point P. If you put, this is suppose tangent 1. Now it touches the x-axis at y equal to 0. By symmetry you have seen this will touch at 0. Suppose you are not agreeing with me that they are touching at this point, this y is equal to 0. So what you can do, you can find that another one, that this was the first tangent, you find that tangent through q. So tangent through q will be y plus minus root 8, 9 equal to 0. That is x minus root 8 y is equal to 9. So you solve this 1 and 2, then you will find. You solve these two, you will find x equal to 9, then y equal to 0. Or you can, because it is touching x-axis, so you put y equal to 0, that's all you also get it. Or you can solve 1 and 2, both way you can get it. Similarly for parabola also, it is x1 is equal to 0, so you can find the formula of this one. So this is one tangent. Suppose you don't agree again with me that it will touch at x-axis, so you can find second one also. Second one will be y minus root 8 is equal to 4 into 2 into x plus 1. So again you can solve these two. If you solve these two, you will find this point as. What I have done here, because it will touch x-axis, so y should be equal to 0. I got the point x, so this is touching at this point. So now you know all these points. So all these points, so this one, if you know all these points, now you can find this ratio and this ratio. What will be this base? Let us take this is at base. So half into this base. So base is both side PQ, and height is here ST, here height is TR, ST, TR. So it is nothing but the ratio of ST and TR. So you know this is 1 0, this is S is you are getting minus 1 0, so that ST will be equal to 2. And this is 1 0, this point is 9 0, so this distance will be 8, so it is 1:4. That is your option C. If you come to second part, the radius of the circumcircle of the triangle PRS. So PRS, what will be the circumcircle of this one? Radius, that is capital R. So that one also know, ABC by 4 delta. So delta is the radius of this one. So if you take this one as a base, so this base is 9 to minus 1, that is 10. Its height is root 8. So you have calculated the delta here. So once you know delta here, so you put it there, and ABC are the lengths. So this length you can easily calculate from the distance formula. This and this. This one already you know it. This one you apply distance formulas. I am not doing it. I am directly writing it. The distance is, so these two, distance formula between these two, distance formula these two. If you do, you will find ABC is equal to 1 is 10, 6 root 2, 2 root 3. Divide by 4 into this ABC I have written here, you can calculate, you will find this distance. So you will find R is equal to 3 root 3, that is your option B. In the third part, the radius of the incircle of the triangle. So what is the incircle radius? Delta by S. So again PQR. So PQR is which triangle? This triangle PQR. So what will be its, again area, this height. So this height is root 8, 2 root 8, and this length is 8. So half into height into base, half 2 rad into 8. So this is your delta, and S is semi-perimeter. Again you have to calculate all this distance, this length, and this length you know. So A plus B plus C by 2, A plus B plus C by 2 is your S. So you put delta by S, you will find this one as S. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.